Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Nepali Status. Every day, a new video is uploaded with healthy fruit tips. Let's get started with my video.
Welcome back, food lovers. Today, we're diving into the world of food combinations, and let me tell you, some of these are absolutely criminal. We're uncovering 10 foods you should never pair with bananas. You heard me right, bananas. That seemingly innocent fruit can be a recipe for disaster if you're not careful. Get ready to ditch these disastrous duos and learn how to treat your digestive system with the respect it deserves. Let's get started. Milk and bananas, it sounds innocent enough, right? A classic combination for smoothies and breakfast bowls. Well, let me tell you, this pairing is a one-way ticket to digestive hell. Some people, not me, I can stomach anything, experience bloating, gas and discomfort after this seemingly harmless blend. You see, bananas are relatively slow to digest, and when you throw milk into the mix, which can also be a bit heavy, you're basically declaring war on your gut. It's like forcing a snail and a sloth to compete in a marathon. Pure carnage, I tell you. Next up, we've got potatoes and bananas. Now, potatoes on their own, fantastic. Chips, mashed potatoes, you name it, I'll devour it. But pairing them with bananas, that's just asking for trouble. The problem lies in the starch content of both these ingredients. Too much starch is like trying to run a marathon with weights strapped to your ankles. It'll slow you down, leave you feeling heavy, and quite frankly, it's a recipe for indigestion. So, do yourself a favor and keep your potatoes and bananas as far apart as possible on your plate. Watermelon and bananas. This one might sound refreshing, but trust me, it's a recipe for digestive disaster. Watermelon, with its incredibly high water content, dilutes your stomach acid, which is crucial for breaking down food. Now add a banana to the mix, and you're essentially throwing a wrench into your digestive system's works. The result? A sluggish digestion, that feeling of being overly full and bloated. And let's not even talk about the potential for, shall we say, unexpected bathroom trips. Chapter 4. Yogurt and bananas, a mucus-filled mess. Yogurt and bananas, a combination often touted as a healthy snack. Well, don't let the health food facade fool you. This pairing can be a recipe for a mucus-filled mess. Bananas can sometimes trigger an increase in mucus production, and when you combine them with yogurt, which can also be a bit mucus-forming for some, you're basically setting the stage for a symphony of sniffles and congestion. It's like trying to breathe through a wet sponge, not exactly the most pleasant experience, wouldn't you agree? Chapter 5. Sweet potatoes and bananas, another starch bomb. Sweet potatoes, the darling of the health food world. But just like their starchy cousin, the regular potato, they should never, and I mean never, be paired with bananas. The combination is essentially a double dose of starch, which spells trouble for your digestive system. Remember that feeling of being weighed down and uncomfortable? Yeah, that's what you're signing up for when you combine these two. So keep your sweet potatoes and bananas separated for the sake of your gut. Chapter 6. Cucumber and bananas, a recipe for gas, cucumbers and bananas. This combination might sound refreshing, but let me warn you, it's a recipe for a symphony of burps and bloating. Cucumbers, while generally considered easy to digest, can sometimes lead to gas and bloating, especially when consumed in large amounts. And when you throw bananas into the mix, which can also be a bit tricky for some people to digest, you're basically setting the stage for a digestive rave party in your gut. Not the kind of party you want to be hosting. Chapter 7. Pineapple and bananas. An acidic assault, pineapple and bananas. This tropical combination might sound tempting, but it's a one-way ticket to acidic heartburn city. Pineapple, with its high acidity, can wreak havoc on your digestive system, especially if you're prone to heartburn or acid reflux. Now, add a banana to the mix, and you're basically pouring fuel on the fire. The combination can lead to increased acidity, indigestion, and that burning sensation that makes you want to crawl into a hole and disappear. And Chapter 8. Eggs and bananas. A protein-packed problem, eggs and bananas. Now, I love my eggs in the morning, but pairing them with bananas is like inviting a food fight to your breakfast table. The problem? The contrasting digestion speeds of these two ingredients. Eggs are a protein powerhouse and take their sweet time to break down, while bananas are quicker to digest. This mismatch can lead to indigestion, bloating, and that feeling of a lead brick sitting in your stomach. Chapter 9. Cheese and bananas. A digestive traffic jam. Cheese and bananas. Now cheese, glorious cheese. I could eat it all day, but put it with a banana. That's just wrong. Cheese is notorious for being heavy and slow to digest thanks to its high fat content. And when you combine it with bananas, which also take their time to break down, you're essentially creating a digestive traffic jam. The result? A sluggish digestion, that feeling of being overly full and uncomfortable, and potentially some unwanted digestive distress. Chapter 10. Meat and bananas, a protein overload. Meat and bananas. Now, I love a good steak, a juicy burger, but pairing it with a banana is like asking a heavyweight boxer to dance the tango. Meat, especially red meat, is a protein powerhouse, and digesting it requires a significant amount of energy and effort from your digestive system. Adding bananas to the mix only adds to the workload, potentially leading to indigestion, bloating, and that feeling of being utterly stuffed. It's like trying to cram a week's worth of luggage into a carry-on bag. It's just not going to end well. And there you have it, folks. 10 foods you should avoid pairing with bananas to keep your digestive system happy and healthy. Remember, just because something is labeled as healthy doesn't mean it's a match made in culinary heaven. Listen to your gut and avoid these disastrous duos at all costs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more food tips and tricks. See you next time.